Hello dear students, welcome to Exam Bar. Today in this class we are going to discuss the very first chapter, the sentence of Sparkling English Grammar Standard 5th. In this class we will discuss what is a sentence, types of sentences, parts of a sentence and direct and indirect object in a sentence. These points we will discuss in this class. So dear students, to make the proper understanding of these topics, you must watch this video from the very beginning to the end. So get ready and discuss and enjoy the class. So we are going to discuss all these points one by one. What is the first point? The first point is, what is a sentence? What is a sentence? What is a sentence? As the definition is already given in the book, a sentence is a group of words that conveys a complete meaning. I mean any group of the word that conveys a meaning, that is a sentence. Like, I purchased a book from market, that is a complete sentence. As it is conveying, it is giving us a complete sense. That's why it is called a sentence. Jimmy does not waste her time. It is also a complete senseful sentence. That's why such group of words are called sentence. This is first topic and the definition of the sentence. Next one, the next point was classification of sentences. Classification of sentences. When we classify the sentences in several groups, then we can classify sentences into four types of sentences. We can classify the sentences into four types. What are those four types? First one, declarative sentences. Declarative sentences. Declarative sentences are also called assertive sentences. What are called? Assertive sentences. Second one, interrogative sentences. What are those? Interrogative sentences. Third one, imperative sentences. Fourth one, exclamatory sentences. So sentences can be classified into these four types of sentences. Three, and this is four. Four types of sentences. What are those four types? Declarative sentence. In declarative sentences, we declare something. We make a statement. Declarative sentence can be positive, and can be negative also. Declarative sentence can be positive and negative also. And at the last, it has a full stop. Just one. At sentence number 1 and 2. Sentence number 1 and 2. These type of sentences are called declarative. Declarative sentences. These sentences are declarative sentences. Now second one, interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are the sentences which ask a question. It means the sentence starts with a question word. The sentence starts with a question word. Question word like what, where, when, how, etc. Sentence starts with these question words or with the help of helping one. If not with question words, then helping verbs. Then sentence starts with a helping verb. Any of these two cases can be. A sentence can be started with a helping verb or a sentence can be started with a question word. Then in that condition, the sentence will be interrogative. And at the end of the sentence, we have a interrogative mark. That's why these sentences are called interrogative sentences, and these sentences 1 and 2. Have you done? Sorry, here must be done. Here must be done. Have you done your homework? Interrogative sentence. Where do you live? Where do you live? Interrogative sentences. So these type of sentences are interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences. Next one, imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, we give some advice, suggestion, we make a request, we give some command order also. And these sentences generally start with a verb. So these sentences are like this: keep silence, don't disturb me. These type of sentences are imperative sentences. And last one, exclamatory sentences. In exclamatory sentences, we express our sudden feelings. Whatever we feel suddenly, that is expressed using exclamatory words, exclamatory interjections. And in these sentences, we also have sign of exclamation like this one. So these two sentences are exclamatory sentences. I think, dear students, you got the point clearly. There are four types of sentences. What are those sentences? Declarative sentence can be positive and negative. Interrogative sentences starting with a question word or a helping verb. Imperative sentences giving some advice, command, request also. Exclamatory sentences express sudden feelings. That's why all the sudden feelings are expressed using some interactions. So dear students, I think you got the point very well. So we should proceed towards the next point. And what is the next point? The next point is subject and predicate, I mean parts of a sentence. If we write any sentence, then that sentence can be divided into two parts. In how many parts? That sentence can be divided into two parts. Let's take a sentence. For example, I like to play hockey. I like to play hockey. Then what is the subject in the sentence? A subject is who or what in a sentence. A subject is who or what in a sentence. Then when we ask a question from this sentence itself, who likes to play hockey, then what is the answer? Answer is I like. What is the answer? Answer is I. Then I is subject. What is here I? I is subject. And other words, like to play hockey, this part is called predicate. I mean a sentence can be divided into two parts, one subject and one predicate. Predicate is a group of words except subject. It means other than subject. If we separate subject from a sentence, then other part will be naturally predicate. Then this is subject and this is predicate. Let's take one more example. That is Monty. Monty is playing with his friends. Monty is playing with his friends. When I ask a question, who is playing with his friends? Who is playing? Then simply answer is Monty. What is the answer? Monty. Then Monty is the subject in this sentence. Who is the subject? Monty. And other words including a verb is playing with his friends. Then this part This part is called predicate. What is this? Predicate. So a sentence has two parts. What are those two parts? A sentence has two parts. Those two parts are a subject and a predicate. If we separate a subject from the sentence, then the remaining portion is called predicate. I think, dear students, you got the point. So next point is object. What is the next point? Next point is how to find out object in the sentence. Dear students, a sentence can have no object, minimum no object, and maximum two objects. Minimum no object and maximum two objects. Let's take an example. What is that? I teach him English. I teach him English. This is the sentence. Then what is the verb here? Verb is teach. What is the verb here? Teach. And the word which gets the direct effect of verb, that is direct object. And which gets indirect effect, that is indirect effect. So, I teach him English. What I teach? What I teach? English. What I teach? English. So here English is direct object. English is direct object. What type of object English is? English is direct object. To whom I teach him, it is indirect object. Indirect object. I think you got the point, but we must take one more example. Next one. Ronnie gifted me a new watch. Ronnie gifted me a new watch. So what is the verb here? Gifted is a verb here. And what did Ronnie gift? Ronnie gifted a new watch. A new watch. That's why a new watch is direct object. What type of object? Direct object. As this one is getting the direct effect of gifted. What did Ronnie gift? Ronnie gifted a new watch. That's why a new watch is direct object. And to whom Ronnie gifted? Me. Me is indirect. Me is indirect object. And one more important thing, dear students, indirect object. What type of object? Indirect object. Indirect object. Indirect object is living being. Is a living being. Indirect object is always a living being, always a person. Whereas direct object, a thing or something. It means direct object is non-living. Is non-living thing, and indirect object is living thing. Direct object is non-living thing, indirect object is living thing. So by this point you can easily find out what is direct and what is indirect object here. I think you got each and every point very clearly. Even then, if you have any doubt, then watch this class again. So dear students, in this class we discussed all the points mentioned in your chapter. So like this class, share with your classmates and subscribe the channel Exam War, and also press the bell icon to get the latest update of your next class. Thank you for watching.